Everybody, welcome to the next video. I've got two of my favorite knives in the entire world in front of you here right now. I've got the Benchmade 275 Adamas, I've got the Benchmade 810 Contego, and these guys are about to get the beating of a lifetime. These are Benchmade's newest hard-use black class knives for 2012. So as I was deployed, which is where I got them both, I got to use them fairly often, but never in the, kind of a survival situation, a rough, really hard field situation like they're supposed to be intended for, and I've always wondered how they'd hold up. And the idea had crossed my mind from time to time to just abuse them and beat them down and pretty much work them to the bone and destroy them. But I couldn't justify spending the money on these knives and just to ruin them. So I got another idea in my head. I'm going to take these knives out. I'm going to put them through a really hard use test. I'm going to video it. I'm going to make a whole compilation at the end and show everybody, you know, how they fare against each other and against some other really tactical, good, well-made hard use knives. And then I'm going to give each of them a remake, because I'm sure that by the time we're done, you can see the 810 right here already has some scratches on the blade from use. The Adamas, not so much. It's in better condition, but still, it's not brand new. Neither of these are brand new knives, obviously. But I imagine they're going to be all scratched up and beaten up, and they're going to need some refinishing to make them look really nice. Now, exactly what this test is going to consist of, I haven't really finished making up my mind yet. I've got a lot of stuff in my head, but it's going to be all the stuff that you might see a survival knife go through. We're going to chop some wood with them. We're going to stab them in out of sandbags just to represent some really hard-use stuff. Maybe put them in a little bit of water, see how they survive some rust and everything. Open and close them a million times to see if they jam up on you or anything like that. We'll let them get dirty. We won't clean them. We won't sharpen them. I have them really nice and razor sharp right now at the beginning of the test, and then we'll check how they are at the end of the test and how that all goes. So these are getting no maintenance, no upkeep until this test is done. So what I'm going to do is after the test, I'm going to redo each of these blades and handles and everything, and then I'm going to give one of these two knives away as my next giveaway to one of my subscribers. I haven't figured out which one yet. I don't even know what they're going to look like. I'm not even really working on that yet. So in your heads, everybody that's watching who maybe wants to have one of these, start thinking what do you think it would look like, because if you want to throw some comments in there, do it like this, do it like that, hey, if I like the idea, I'll do it, and maybe it'll end up as your knife. The test itself, running everything, is probably going to take me a week or two. So, you know, don't expect the actual test video and the results video to be up right away. This is going to go up tonight, but the actual results of it are probably going to take a while. I just want everybody to know what's going on and, you know, have a stake in deciding what these things are going to look like. Also sort of exciting for me, and maybe for everybody else, I talked about the CTech Material. I finally got my samples of that in, and I'm actually really happy with it. I started messing around with this a little bit. This stuff is a polymer resin with aluminum inside, and this is sort of, they call this the matrix. You can tell it's just sort of random aluminum. It looks nice. It looks different. I've got that in clear, and I've got that in green. And then this is the honeycomb, and I think this is the 1/16 inch honeycomb. And there, the aluminum just has more of a definite pattern and shape in there. So I've got some translucent blue and some clear on that too. I'd really love to use some of this when redoing these knives. And what I was thinking, you know, I'm obsessed with Jade G10, right? I just happen to have a piece sitting here, actually. Maybe Jade under the CTech, like a Jade liner or something, or I don't know. But once again, whoever's got ideas of how these knives would look really nice when they're all done, let me know, because, you know, maybe I'll use that idea and we'll see what happens. If you have a really good idea and I use your idea and you don't end up getting the knife in the giveaway, I'll probably have something for you anyway, just as recognition that it was your idea. Like I did the last one where I threw in another couple extra knives besides just that winning one. So that's the gist of it. So everybody, please keep watching. Stand by, hang on for the final results in about a week or so of this test. I don't know what the criteria for giving the knife away yet is going to be, by the way. So maybe if you have good ideas on how I can decide that as well, you know, let me know. Anyway, thanks guys as always for watching. Please stay tuned for more, and I'll talk to you later.